こんにちは、皆さん。今、ウェストロサンゼルスの Veterans Administration にいます。あの人、Andrew です。Go.
All right, so here we are at the what we call the Garden of Defiance in West Los Angeles, and essentially it was built on the campus of the Calvet State Veterans Home, which is located just a couple miles away from the Pacific Ocean that way. This area was occupied for thousands of years by the Native American Tongva tribes, which regarded this land as being very sacred because it was known for its healing properties, both ceremonial speaking, but also as far as health and being able to grow adequate agriculture systems here to sustain their tribes. And so it's located on a bluff that's just outside a marine layer that comes in up here and then it recedes. And so that's significant because the marine layer off the Pacific is very high in salinity levels, and so this is sort of the farthest place west where you can grow a lot of crops that wouldn't normally grow just even a few meters that direction. And so there's a spring also here, and it was one of three springs that converged in this general vicinity of Los Angeles. And that's why the Tongva tribes referred to this piece of land as the place where the three springs meet. And so the springs were known for their healing properties, as was this land. And so one spring came down here through this green belt down here, and it's now underground, but you can still hear it occasionally. And the other one is northeast of here, and that one is over by the campus of UCLA, and it runs underneath Westwood and goes directly under where the UCLA Hammer Museum is right now. And the third spring is still in existence. It's at a high school, at University High School, which is a local high school, just maybe about a couple miles that direction. And so essentially these raised beds were built to recatalyze the five senses because that's what so much of service deprives one of, or depletes one of. And so these are all in the raised beds, and they're all very interesting herbs and spices and things that smell good or taste good or feel, have an interesting texture. An example would be the bronze fennel, which grows to be very big and bushy, but it's very nice to smell and very nice to touch as well. And then each of these, between every two poles along the fence line, are allocated plots or garden patches that different people take stewardship over. And so this is one group from the Dr. Ames's School for Better Living, and then we have more plots as they go down in different areas.